What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's time for the weekly forecast, dude. At least I'm on time for this one, though, right? I'm on time for this one. I know I've been slacking just a little bit for the past couple of weeks, but I got me a bunch of sleep this weekend. Got good and rested up, so here we are. Time for the weekly forecast. There y'all are. What's up, people? I think we're just going to take a quick look here. I just briefly thought this through before I came on. I think I just want to take a look at what's coming in next. You know, just a real brief, quick look at that. Okay. And then we're going to get started on December after this. All right. You know what to do. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, the only way to schedule a personal reading with me is in the description box of this video. No, that is not me responding in the comments with a WhatsApp number. That is not me reaching out to people on Facebook and Instagram. If you see anything on the internet with my name and my face, check the description of my videos. If it's not down there, it's not me, okay? Also, too, if I were to respond to you in the comments, you would see a check mark next to my name. So if you see my name in the comments section and there's no check mark next to it, it's not me. Okay? All right. All righty, let's see. Aries. What's coming in for Aries, universe? What important messages do we have this week about what's coming in for Aries? Ooh, some of y'all got a Pisces coming in. Oh, but this person's very secretive and kind of closed off, I'm feeling like. Somebody that communicates poorly. A terrible communicator. And I'm feeling like this person just really doesn't like being alone, which can be a bit of a problem. Could be a Virgo for some of you. But it kind of feels to me with the Moon card and the Eight of Wands in the reverse, like maybe they just don't communicate their feelings very well. You know, they may leave you kind of confused, and they may be a little bit nervous and awkward too. Let's see, what are their intentions? What are their intentions? See, they don't want to really let anybody in. Thank you for that super chat, Jana Richardson. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like this person's intentions is they hope to just find somebody that magically clicks with them, you know? I get it, but I also don't really feel like this person's actually willing to put forth any work. They just want a relationship that's just going to magically click and connect, you know? It doesn't quite work that way. I mean, it does in some sense, but it doesn't in another sense. Like when your actual person shows up, yes, it does. I mean, you all will just leap over any obstacles. It's not that there won't be obstacles. You all leap over those obstacles and nothing will stand in the way of the two of you, but it still takes work. You know, it still takes work. What's the best advice? What's the best advice for Aries? Best advice. Ooh, do not get into any emotionally codependent relationships. Okay, if you have anybody coming in who expects you to turn them into a happy person, I got news for you. That is not your job. Okay, you cannot turn somebody into a happy person if they are an unhappy person. And on the other side of that coin, do not expect any person or any relationship to create your happiness for you either. I'm not saying relationships are not important. I'm not saying that it's bad for us to enjoy the joy and the happiness that can come along with a relationship. What I'm saying is that we have a lot of people on the planet who are coming from a place of need and desperation, and they are convinced that a relationship is what they need to fix all their problems, create their happiness for them, and help them feel happily ever after, and that's not true. Okay? Also, do not jump into any materialistic relationships. You do not need to support somebody financially. You don't need to be somebody's mommy or daddy. Okay? So, all right. Hang on. One more. No third party situations either. No third party situations. So whenever somebody comes into your life, if you're thinking about maybe this person or this person. You need to pick one. 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 If you meet somebody who's already in a relationship, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Hang on, let me turn my fan off. It's getting kind of cold. Hold up. All right, we're zooming through these. That was quick. I thought about this maybe for 30 seconds before I came on live. I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of stuff to do, so I do kind of need to get through this. So I want to be able to get as much information in the video as possible, as quickly as possible, because I got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. All right, Taurus. What important messages do we have to Taurus for the next person coming in? What important messages do we have for Taurus about the next person coming in, universe? All right. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Right on. Cool. Okay. So, the next person coming in. All right. So I feel like you have completed a karmic cycle. You have. So, it may come as a bit of a shock to you, the next person that comes in, because they are more than likely going to be somebody who is unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. And you will more than likely be somebody unlike anybody they dealt with before. And sometimes that can trigger your defenses, you know? Because if you ever noticed, even if all you've ever been with is toxic people, like say that's all you've ever had. You've never met or been with a person who's not toxic. Okay, well, that's all you're used to. That's all you're comfortable with. So when somebody makes their way into your life who's non-toxic, you're like, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do about this. I've never experienced that before. So it might kind of trigger you to close off, and it might trigger them to close off. But I'm really feeling like, honestly, if you can let go and let flow, there's a lot of potential. A lot of potential. A lot of potential for long-term commitment. Let's see what their actual intentions are. What's this person's intentions? They want to communicate with you and get to know you on a personal level. This person is very independent. They might be a little bit intimidating because they are blasting vibrations of I don't need you, you know? And on one hand, that can be attractive. And on the other hand, if you have any insecurities, that could trigger your insecurities. So yeah, this person does not want to just jump headfirst into something real quick and stupid. So they more than likely will keep you at an arm's distance and watch you and just talk to you for a while. More than likely. More than likely. What's the best advice? Best advice. It's best to hang around and wait. Wait. Don't try to force the connection to go any faster or slower than it's going. Watch your attitude. Watch your attitude. Do not let the last person that fucked you over turn you into somebody bitter, who's bitter towards a person that doesn't deserve it. Okay? Alrighty. Anything else? Yeah, oh yeah. Do not let a new connection distract you from any healing that needs to be done from the past. That's super, super easy to do, man. That's easy to do. That's the reason why it's so important that between people you do as much healing as possible. And no, that does not mean wait a long time. Okay, that's not what that means. Because I've told people that, they're like, well, I've been single for 2 years. And I'm like, well, then why didn't you do any fucking healing in that 2-year period, you know? Just because you wait a long time doesn't mean you're healing. Okay? But whenever a new person comes in, it's really distracting. And whenever something distracts you from your heartbreak, that's really tempting because we don't want to face that shit. But we got to if we want to heal from it. Because we have to sit with the energy and transmute it in order to release it. All right, Gemini. What important messages do we have for Gemini about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have for Gemini about the next person coming in? Oh, there we go. The 4 of Swords. Page of Cups. This person might be just a little bit immature, but I'm feeling like there's somebody who has been into you for a while, and they've been thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this. And it may seem kind of random, but it's not random. It's not random at all. Could be an air sign. I also have water here. Not random at all. Again, they might be a little bit younger than you. If they're not younger than you, maybe they're just a little bit less mature. I feel like they were hanging around waiting on you to make an offer, and they're going to get tired of waiting eventually. And yeah, so let's see what their actual intentions are. What is it they really want from you? What are their intentions? They want to get over a past heartache. That's what it is. They might not be doing too well financially either. That may be one of the reasons why they've waited. Maybe they're a little bit embarrassed that they don't really make the money that they want to make, so they're kind of ashamed of it. So they're really wanting to actually manifest true love. Now, we all want to manifest that, but the question is, do you know how? Most people desperately need it. And then they think that they're going to manifest it with that feeling of desperation. It's like, no, you're not. Oh, no, you ain't going to manifest nothing with the feeling of desperation. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Desperation is the energy that ruins all manifestations, because that is the frequency of what? Lack. What's the advice? Ooh, okay. So don't be afraid to keep your options open, okay? But also at the same time, don't be afraid to turn relationships down. I was just explaining to a client earlier that if you picture it like this, what I'll do is I'll draw this little picture out for my clients of a road. And I'll say, here's you and here's your person, and you're headed straight towards them. The problem is you got all these people in between you and your person. So how do we decide who is not your person? How do we decide that? This is why emotional integrity is so important. This is why matching the frequency of true love is so important. Because if I fill the void in my own heart and I match the frequency of true joy and happiness, shit, I'm good. I'm happy. Fuck, I'm good, man. So if I'm happy, why would I just let you come into my life? For what? For what reason? What reason? Ask that question. If I'm happy, whole, fulfilled, complete, and content with my life, why would I let you into my life? Why? That's an open-ended question. Seriously, why? What is it that I'm looking for? I'm looking for happiness, to feel whole, fulfilled, complete. I'm looking to not feel lonely. So if I figure out how to do that myself, what do I need you for? I don't. So you're going to have to be a real special fucking person to earn a spot in my life. And then your bullshit-o-meter gets super fucking sensitive. Super sensitive. So when somebody strolls up to you that doesn't belong in your life, it's much easier to say, you're not my person. Sorry. Nah, I'm good. Sorry, you're not my person. You're not the person the universe picked for me. And every time you do that, remember, here's you, here's your person, here's all the people in between. Every time you do that, that speeds up the process of you actually making it to your person. Bam, you're going to run right into them. Thank you, AJ, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Right now, it's saying focus your energy on your work, money, and finances. And I feel like the next person that's due to come in, I don't know, man. Just be careful. Take it slow. Take it slow and ask yourself these 3 questions. Can I tell exactly how you feel about me? Can I tell exactly what your intentions are? And do I know for a fact that I can trust you? If either of those 3 things are missing, if I'm confused about your feelings, I'm confused about your intentions, and I'm not 100% sure if I can trust you, you might not be the person the universe picked for me. You might not. You might not. Don't be afraid to turn relationships down. The universe is not a fucking moron. When it's time for your person to show up, they will show up. You're not going to miss it. No, you're not. Do not underestimate the universe's ability to make shit happen, dude. Oh no. All right, Cancer. What important messages do we have for Cancer about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have for Cancer about the next person coming in? Could be another Cancer. Could be another Cancer. You could have somebody very intuitive. But they're emotionally codependent. A very intuitive but emotionally codependent person who's really stuck in their ways and has a really hard time seeing things from another person's perspective. Yeah. They do want to work things out. They want equal give and take, but they're empty, they're needy, they're codependent, and they're really stuck in their ways. Really, really stuck in their ways. What are their actual intentions? The Moon card. They keep a lot of secrets. This person has very low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. So they have inferiority complex, basically. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. They are still very heartbroken from the last time somebody fucked them over. They don't have bad intentions. I don't think they're trying to play games with you. I think they're just trying to fill a void in their heart. We just talked about that. I'm not going on that lecture again. And the Knight of Swords. So they do want to talk to you. They do want to get to know you. Their intentions are good. Their intentions are just ignorant. They're good, just ignorant, you know? All right, what's the advice? Could be an Aries, by the way. I have Aries, Cancer, and Pisces here. All right, what's the advice? Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. So take things slow. Don't try to jump to the next level right away. Yeah. Okay, so what I would do is, as an individual, the most important thing that you can do is provide an environment in which the person feels comfortable opening up and being themselves. Just provide that environment. See what I'm saying? Obviously, yes, you need to be honest, open, transparent, and all that good stuff. But it's my job to make sure that when you're around me, you don't feel judged. You don't feel like you're walking on eggshells. So you feel comfortable letting your guard down and opening up and letting me in. See what I'm saying? And take it slow. Don't just be trying to take things to the next level overnight. Okay? All right. Leo. What important messages do we have for Leo about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have for Leo about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have? Four of Pentacles reversed. So this person's not a possessive person. I feel like they're the type of person that they don't want to put you on a leash. You know, very much a what's the word? Like, you do what you want. You do what you want. And you're going to show me what you want. I feel like, yeah, see, yep. Now, this person is afraid of abandonment. They do have a fear of abandonment, but they're not going to try to control you. If you want to walk out the door, they're going to let you. You know, that's the way this person sees it. I don't think they have eyes for anybody else but you, but I think the way this person looks at it is, I shouldn't have to tell you what you can and can't do. I shouldn't have to tell you where you can and can't go, what you should and shouldn't be doing. I'm going to let you do whatever the fuck you want, and you're going to show me what you want. That's the way this person looks at it. What are their intentions deep down? They're still hung up on a past person, of course. Six of Cups. They don't want anything toxic. They don't want anything toxic. They want to let their guard down. They want to find somebody they can trust. Yeah, they want to find somebody they can trust, but they're still hung up on the past. They're still very hung up on the past. Very hung up. It's almost like what they're comparing any new potential love interest to the past toxic person. That's a slippery slope, boy. Slippery ass slope. What's the best advice? What's the best advice for Leo? Best advice. Okay. Be sure the two of you get to know each other on a psychological level and do the best you can to form a friendship with this person. Make sure the two of you can be a team. Be sure the two of you can be friends and the two of you can be a team. That is so important, dude. To be friends and be a team is so important. Do not be afraid to openly express your feelings towards this person. As long as the two of you can be friends, as long as the two of you can be a team, as long as the two of you communicate, open, honest, trust-based, fluent communication, I don't see any reason why this couldn't turn into something amazing. You're safe. As long as you make sure those things, those boxes are checked, you're safe to just jump straight up head first into this. Okay? Could be an Aries, by the way. I also have Capricorn. Aries and Capricorn. All right. Virgo. Virgo. What important messages do we have for Virgo about the next person coming in? Virgo. What important messages do we have for Virgo about the next person coming in? Eight of Pentacles. Could be somebody at the workplace. Could be somebody at the workplace. Let's see. Ooh, this person's very guarded. Very, very guarded. They got their mind made up, though. It could be a Libra for some of you. But they're very, very guarded, and they know exactly what they want. This person's not up in their head. They're not wishy-washy in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I just dropped a card on the floor. Okay. Yep, they're very guarded, though. Very, very guarded. They got their guard up. What's their intentions, though? What do they want? What are their intentions? They're afraid of an emotional connection. I think they're scared of their own feelings. So they're very cold, closed off, detached. Yeah, man. This person's materialistic. Very superficial, very materialistic. Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. And the reason, it's just because they're so guarded. And when somebody's guarded, what does that mean? What's that mean? They're still got something broken in here. What are they guarding? What are they guarding? Their heart? Why would you be guarding your heart? Because it's still broken. But ultimately, I don't think their intentions are bad. They do want to find somebody they can have true happiness with. I just don't know if they're aware of the fact that you can't create their happiness for them. But their intentions aren't bad. They're not. They're just coming from a broken place, I think. Could be a Leo, by the way. All right, what's the best advice? What's the advice? All right, well, you're going to have to make that love offer. You're going to have to make that offer, but you want to take things slow. It's pretty much going to be on you, I feel like. I don't know, man. It's going to be on you. It's going to be a lot of work on your part. It's going to be a lot of work on your part, forming that emotional connection, you know, guiding them through the healing process. All these things look like they're going to be on you. Are you interested in that? Thank you for the super chat, Glitter Butterfly. Thank you. Appreciate you. Are you interested in that? Who knows, man? The Nine of fucking Pentacles reverse keeps coming up in every spread. I don't say anything about it. Okay, this is for everybody, because this has come up in every spread so far. Every last one of them. Okay? We don't need to be making money the number one priority in a relationship. Okay? I'm not saying that money is bad. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But it just seems like there's a lot of people out there that that's all they give a shit about. It's on the top of the list. It doesn't need to be on the top of the list. Okay? If you're dealing with somebody who doesn't make very good money, don't let them know what you make. Don't let that even get brought up into the equation at first, you know? Denise, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know why that keeps coming up. No matter what deck I pull from, it always comes out. All right. Okay. Libra. Libra. What important messages do we have about the next person coming in for Libra? Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This next person might be some drama, honestly. And they're again. I'm going to put that back in the deck. I'm tired of talking about that. All right. So this person might have some drama attached to them. Oh. Uh-oh. So this person's very emotionally independent, but they're very argumentative. Very argumentative. They have a lot of passion for you, though. A whole lot. I just feel like this person is very no nonsense, no bullshit. You know, you say one wrong thing to them, I don't think this person's afraid to argue with you. Very argumentative and disagreeable is what I'm seeing this person is. What are their actual intentions? What do they want with you? Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. Death card reversed. So they're still hung up on they're still hung up on a past person. I think they have a lot of feelings and a lot of passion for you. They don't want to come across like they're trying too hard, though. They don't want to act needy and desperate, you know? So they pretty much are wanting you to take the reins and do everything, even though they're very passionate about you. They just don't want you to think that they're weird and needy. Does that make sense? Or desperate? They're still hung up on a past person, but they're trying to just forget about that. They're trying to forget about it. They're not healing from it. And when we do that, what does that do? It turns people bitter. Turns people bitter. What's the best advice? What's the advice? Okay. Do not let any person come into your life and pull you off the track of your goals. Like if this person goals, okay, what are your goals? Well, first of all, do you fucking have any? You know, if you ain't got no goals, nothing, something, I don't care what it is, some kind of goal. It can be something big and amazing, like I want to eventually end up owning a multi-million-dollar business, something big, or it could just be something little and petty. You know, any kind of goal. I just want to own my dream car one day. Something, it doesn't matter what it is. What are your goals? Well, here's my goals. Are you going to get in the way of my goals? Do you support my goals? If you're the type of person, first of all, you don't support my goals and you're getting in the way of them, and especially if you're trying to talk me out of them, oh, you got to go. Oh, hell no. Nope, you got something negative and shitty to say about my goals, you're out of my life, period. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I ain't got shit to say to you, you know? So be very careful, because this person might be the type of person that would want to talk you out of your dreams, possibly. Oh, you really think you can do that? Oh, come on now. You don't really expect that to actually happen, do you? Yeah? Who the fuck you think you talking to? Yeah? You goddamn right it's gonna happen. You don't think so? Fucking go. It's impossible for you, not for me. Watch me. One day you're either gonna see me waving from the top of the mountain or dead on the side. Because I'm climbing the mountain and I'm not gonna stop. Period. End of discussion, end of story. You're gonna come with me or you can go. You're either on my team or you're in my way. One of the two. Which one is it? You tell me. Which one is it? Yep. You keep that attitude up the mountain, your person will eventually come in and make that journey with you. Eventually. But don't stop for nobody. Nobody. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. What important messages do we have for Scorpio about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have for Scorpio about the next person coming in? Oop, boom. King of Pentacles reversed. So this person might be a little unorganized, you know, talking about goals. Maybe they don't have any goals, or maybe they're just don't really have all their shit together, all their poop in a group. You dig what I'm saying? King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, hang on. Emotional codependency. So this person's lonely, empty, and needy, but they want to be. I feel like this person is maybe a bit of a control freak. They don't want you to know that they're lonely, empty, and needy. That's the thing. Like, they may appear to be like, oh, I have it all together. Nothing bothers me. And that's bullshit. Deep down inside, this person's like a little whimpering puppy dog with his tail between his legs, you know? But boy, they don't want you to know that. Oh, no. I feel like this person wants to impress you. This person wants to impress you. First, I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is probably somebody you've known for a minute. I don't think this is a new person. Could be for some of you. Could be. But even if it is a new person, I would say, and I'm trying not to get too specific, but I would say that this person's probably at least been on your Facebook friends list for a while and known of you. You know, looking at your little pictures you post and shit without reacting or anything like that. So you may have forgotten, but they've been watching you. I don't think this is random. I don't think this is random. Could be an Aries, by the way. What are their actual intentions and feelings deep down? Uh-oh, 3 of Cups. Uh-oh, there could be a third energy. Oh, yeah, there's a third energy in the mix here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I feel like that third energy is a past person. So, I'll be goddamned. I'll be goddamned. 3 threes. There's a third party. There's definitely a third fucking party. And the reason I say I think it's a past person is because the heartbreak card came out. The heartbreak card came out. So they're still definitely, I want to say they're probably still in love with a past person. I think so. Still wondering whether or not a past person's coming back. Mm-hmm. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Damn, dog. What's the best advice? What's the best advice then? Page of Cups reversed. That's saying it wouldn't be a very smart idea for this one. I wouldn't extend or accept a love offer right away. Yeah, take this super slow. Put them brakes on. Put them brakes on. Be sure you're independent. Now, when I say independent, what I mean is emotionally independent and independent all the way around. People say the word independent and they think that that's just a one-dimensional meaning, and it's not. Independence is not one-dimensional. It doesn't just mean that I have my own money and my own house and my own car and my own job. That's not what it means. It doesn't just mean I can function really good by myself and take care of myself. What it means is I don't need you to create my happiness for me. I don't need you for anything. So if I don't need you, you're going to have to fill out a fucking application to be a part of my life. What can you bring to the table that me and you can, like what can you bring to the table so that I can take what I bring to the table and we put it together and create something amazing with it? Do you bring anything to the table at all? Anything at all? Anything. Anything. See what I'm saying? Just assess this for the next month or so, I would say. If it's somebody at the workplace, I would advise against a workplace relationship. If you're really wanting to get with this person, maybe change departments or something to that effect, I would not recommend a workplace relationship. I would not. Okay, Sagittarius. What important messages do we have for Sagittarius about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have for Sagittarius? Mm-hmm. Oh, you've completed a karmic cycle. You've completed a karmic cycle. So this is a whole new cycle. Whole new cycle. Yup. Oh. Okay, so this person has kind of like a childish crush on you. When I say childish, what I mean is like, you know, when you're in like high school, middle school, high school, you get your first little boyfriend, girlfriend, and you know, you're like, oh my God, and you stay up and you're on the phone, just breathing into the phone for fucking hours, you know what I mean? And you just can't stop talking to each other, and you just got to be around each other all the time, you know? And then, you know, you grow up, you get a little bit older, you get fucked over, you get lied to, you get cheated on, you get played and manipulated. And then by the time you're in your 30s, you're like just kind of jaded. And it's like, okay, so what game are you going to play? What lie you going to tell? You're at least going to make it creative. You're at least going to blow some smoke up my ass that's never been blown up my ass before. You're at least going to play a unique fucking game. Come on, man. What do you got? And then every now and then, every once in a blue-green moon, somebody shows up that breaks the mold. And it's like, oh my God, there's that old feeling again that I haven't felt since I was a damn teenager. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of feeling like. Could be a Pisces for some of you. What are their intentions deep down? Their true feelings and intentions deep down. Okay, so they're kind of up in their head, not 100% sure what to think about you. I feel like you're unlike anybody they've ever dealt with before, so they don't know what to think about it. They're kind of indifferent, if that makes sense. Yeah, a little bit uneasy too. Might be awkward. This person might be a little bit nervous and awkward. They want to take things kind of slow. They're not sure. So I'm seeing two things happening in this person's head at once. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. I don't. I do think they have a lot of good feelings for you. But at the same time, they have that kind of like young love feeling. But then there's this other logical part of their brain being like, yo, do you really want to take the chance on getting fucking crushed again? Take it slow. So they got a mental battle going on up in their head right now. They got a mental battle. But this person is very, well, they want to be emotionally independent. They do. They do. Okay. What's the best advice? Best advice. Okay, so do not let this turn into a battle. Don't walk away from this, but don't let it turn into a battle. Oh, in the last week or so, I have had at least 5 people come to me for a reading and say, should I continue to fight for this? And I always tell you the same thing. If you come to me for a reading and that's one of your questions, before the first card hits the table, I will tell you, you never should have had to fight for it to begin with. That's not love if you're fighting for it. No, it's not. No, it ain't. That ain't love. You don't fight for love. You fight for control. Not love. Control. So, if you find yourself having to fight for this, back away. Okay, you shouldn't have to fight for it. I think that's about it. Yeah. Since both of you are so different, since you're so different from anything they've ever dealt with, and they're so different from anything you've ever dealt with, it's going to take a little bit of time for both of you to get comfortable with each other. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take some adjustments. Be patient. Patience, 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 Sagittarius. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. What important messages do we have for Capricorn about the next person coming in? Ooh, 6 of Wands. Okay. This person might be a little bit manipulative. Uh-oh. Okay. There's a lot of potential here, though. This is weird. This is very strange. So I'm seeing they might have a little bit of a manipulative side to them, but at the same time, I'm seeing a lot of potential here. This person's very emotionally independent, but they kind of play emotional manipulation games, too, at the same time. Like, I feel like this person might have 2 sides to their personality. Let's see what their intentions are. Could be a water sign, by the way. What are their intentions? Okay, they know exactly what they want. They are not up in their head. This person is not wishy-washy. Thank you, Mike, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. And the moon card. Okay. So this person's very determined and stubborn. Very, very determined and stubborn. They know what they want. They do want you. I think the problem is they want this to happen the way they want it to happen. They want you to be the one who initiates things and takes things to the next level. I think that's why they play their little manipulation games, because they're afraid to actually be the one to take action, to take things to the next level. You know, they're afraid to be the one that has to make that move. Okay, what advice do we have? Okay. No third-party situations. No third-party situations. When I say third party, okay, usually when you hear third-party situation, you're thinking another lover. Okay? There doesn't need to be any third party, third energy shoving their nose where it don't belong. I don't care who it is. I don't give a damn who it is. Don't care if it's your mama. Don't care if it's your daddy, your best friend. If you got somebody else shoving their nose in y'all's business, they need to back the fuck away. Okay? Okay, yeah. I don't know about this, man. I don't know about it. I'm thinking you're going to have to set some boundaries on this right here. You're going to have to set some boundaries. Don't be afraid to call them out. If they're try to play a little mind game with you, a little emotion game with you, call them the fuck out on it. Call them the fuck out on it. That's the thing. That's the thing about gaslighters. If somebody tries to gaslight you and manipulate you and play that little game, you gotta stick with the facts. And when you do that, they're gonna try desperately to pull you off track and start talking about something else. You know, oh no, we're not talking about that. That's not what we're talking about. Pull it back on track. Pull it back on track. Pull it back on track. Every time they try to take it in this direction, pull it back on track. They're going to try to pull it in this direction, take it back on track. Like, no, we ain't playing that damn game. No, we ain't playing that game. And if they don't respect whatever boundaries you set, deuces. Bye. Later, tater. All right, Aquarius. What important messages do we have for Aquarius about the next person coming in? What important messages do we have? Whoa. What important messages do we have for Aquarius about the next person coming in? Okay, this person's kind of possessive. Uh-oh. That doesn't work well with you, does it? That don't work well with you, does it? There it is. This person's the possessive type. They're the possessive type. Yup. Could be somebody at the workplace right now. They're going through a very rough transition in their life. They may be kind of like the nervous, fidgety type too. That's a little bit just weird. You know, that they put off this vibe that something's off and wrong and you can't quite tell what it is. You know, it's like you got something going on deep, deep down in there, don't you? And they're a little bit possessive. Could be an earth sign. I have earth and air here. Could be another air sign. I think the problem, though, is I feel like this is somebody you know, especially if it's a coworker. And also, too, I'm feeling like whatever it is that feels funky about this person, they're going through something that you don't know anything about. I don't care how well you think you know this person. You don't know what they're going through right now. You don't know what they're going through. They're going through something rough. What's their intentions? What's their intentions? See? This person's going through something rough. And I don't think you know about it. I do not think you know about it. Yeah, they're walking away from something. That's what it is. They're trying to walk away from someone else and jump straight in with you. That's what they want. I feel like they wanted you for a while, too. I don't want to get too specific, but what I see in my head immediately here with this spread is somebody you've been working with. Somebody you've been working with maybe for the last 6 months to a year who's been in a relationship and they've had you on their mind. And they're like, you know what? If me and this person break up, I want Aquarius. You know? So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you do that, you're going to bring all your vibrational baggage into this new connection. What's the advice? What's the best advice? Ace of Cups reversed is the advice. It's saying no new start in love with this person. Why not? Until they heal. Guide them through the healing process. Don't start a relationship with this person if they're not willing to heal. Okay? Help them, guide them through the healing process. Yeah, help guide them through the healing process. They got to be open with you. If they're not open with you about what they're going through, what they've been through, then I don't know how well it's going to work, man. I don't know. I don't even know. They got to open up with you about whatever the hell it is that they're going through. If they don't do that, don't do it. Don't get with nobody that's being closed off and not telling you what's going on. And if I were you, I would help guide them through the healing process. Oh, that's a hell of a way to bond with somebody, dude. If you can guide them through the healing process, man, y'all will form a bond that is so strong, intense as hell, boy. I'm going to tell you what. All right, Pisces. Man, this was quick. Less than an hour. Holy shit. I got a lot of work to do, y'all. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I had to zoom through these. Them. We'll think of something good to do tomorrow. Or maybe if I get time tonight, I might come back on and do something. All right. What important messages do we have for Pisces about the next person coming in? Okay, Knight of Swords. This person likes to talk a lot. Let's put it that way. They do like to talk a lot, but they're into you, but they're not 100% sure whether or not to move forward with you. I do feel like this person is kind of wishy-washy. A little bit wishy-washy, not making a solid decision. I'm kind of feeling like you might end up growing very impatient with that. I could see you getting real impatient real quick with this person. Could be a fire sign for some of you. How they feel about you and what are their intentions deep down. Yeah, they don't want any drama. They don't want no bullshit. They want to be able to talk to you and get to know you and paint a picture in their mind of whether or not you all could have something that's worth working on. They're afraid to make the offer. They want you to make the offer. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of wasting their time. What's the advice, man? What's the advice? Walk away. If you're dealing with somebody that's wishy-washy, don't waste no time on that. I'm telling you right now. Yup. If this person's wishy-washy, and you, look. Don't be afraid to turn a relationship down. Okay? Don't be afraid to turn it down. The universe will bring you somebody else. You're not missing out on something that could possibly be good. You know how many questions I get about, well, did I make the right decision walking away from that person? Dude, if it was your person, you wouldn't have walked away from them to begin with. You know? You're dealing with somebody that's wishy-washy, sending you mixed signals, hot and cold, in and out, acting one way one day, another way another day. And if you find yourself racking your brain trying to figure out how somebody feels about you, we ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that. There is no reason why I should be confused about how you feel about me. Okay? We got another super chat. How do you say your name? Oh, I can't pronounce that. Chuck something or another? Chushimi? Is that how you say that? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, though. Yeah, if you learn to turn down what's not for you, what is for you can show up much quicker. Much quicker. Okay? All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I do greatly appreciate all the love, support, positive feedback, super chats, and all that good stuff that you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.